look back at the race ceremony concluding moments ago. What a fantastic celebration of a terrific championship year. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Hall with the broadcast partners, Steve Kerr, Clark Pillow, and Doris Burke. Man, can you feel the excitement in the air? Opening night, time to check out the starting lineup to the tip-off of the new season. Okay, first for the Bulls. D-Rose and Jimmy Butler back. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Then it's Dan, and it's Bruiser in a power forward position. And for Miami, Chalmers and T-Wade are the guards. And it's Bosh at the 5 down low. It's LeBron James, and it's Battier in at the 4 spot.
A lot of people picked the Heat to run away with the East last year, and they were right on target. They were just so far and away better than any other team in the East that you just didn't see them losing much during the course of the season.
As you said, the Heat clinched the East pretty early and were able to rest up a lot of their players down the stretch. Steve, never easy to win when everyone expects you to win games, but the Heat didn't seem fazed by the pressure at all.
Well, this is a championship team, and I think once you win that first title, you get a different level of confidence, and that showed last season as Miami rode for their second title win in a row.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
Well, if this is a matchup that feels familiar, it's because it is. Just last season, they were knocked out of the conference semis by this club.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Dang. 5 to shoot. From deep, Rose. That's good. Rose has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Bulls.
And they get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
Mark, that probably weighs on their minds. A little payback could be in order.
Yeah, I agree. A little payback, definitely. That game might seem like a long time ago, but I guarantee you it's fresh in some minds here.
Now, here's LeBron. And it's good. The time running down the shot clock.
They'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to help set the tone for the rest of the game.
Rose kicks it up. Outside Boozer. Sinks that one from the post. Boozer's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take the hit.
I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
First quarter, a lot of them have been. Chalmers against Rose. Butler dishes to Boozer. A fadeaway. No good off the front line.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Tries to keep it alive. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Bosh. And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, Miami went to that smaller lineup last season, and the big change in that was having Chris Bosh move over to the 5 spot. Not his natural position, but I thought he held his own both offensively and defensively playing in the court.
Good on the second free throw. And for Bosh, from the center, Steve, he's picking up some weight out there.
But he's a very smart defender. He avoids fouls, and the way the league is these days, most teams play smaller, and Bosh can normally find a center that he can guard without too much trouble. There are a few matchups around the league that are a problem.
Well, we got the speed and pressure that Miami defense. We think they're able to compensate for any lack of size and size by using those other things.
Yeah, that's normally the case. against, I would say, the vast majority of the league.
You know, with all the improvements in medicine and also the advances in rehabilitation after torn ACL surgery, we've seen a number of players come back to be as good as they were before the injury. Derrick Rose's fans had to be feeling good about what level he would return at when he came.
James, no good.
The defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
And it's Boozer that time of the assist by Dan.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
The Heat trail by 6. Oh, back to the ACL repair for Rose Clark. Great to see modern medicine extend players' careers. No fair return from those tough injuries. Steve, it's been terrific watching these guys come back. Really didn't see Rose finish there, certainly. I expect this one every time.
Well, it's so great to see Derrick Rose back on the court after missing last season. One of the most explosive, entertaining players in the NBA. Great guy, terrific team leader. The NBA needs Derrick Rose, so fun to have him back.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Outside Rose. Double team on Rose. Outside Butler. Bulls moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Rose in the post. Wade is covering. Rose, that's good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
That one goes. Come.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. He's got his 8-game rolling here tonight. Let's see.
Outside Butler. The kick out to Boozer. And it's Miami with the rebound. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And we look back to last season, the year LeBron had 12th in scoring, 5th in field goal percentage, and his passing skills were on full display last season. He was in the top 15 in the league in assists.
And see, he was definitely one of the most reliable, efficient scorers in the NBA. I mean, his top 5 ranking put him right there in the ranks of the elite scorers.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the results you get right there.
Now here's Rose. He's got 7. Leads away. And Boozer gets it to go.
One reason why Carlos Boozer is such a valuable scorer is that he can hurt you in a multitude of ways inside. He can hit the rainbow jumper of his, and when he's back to the basket, can go over both shoulders very well.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And I think Dennis working this on for us right now. Dennis?
They need to take away the fast break. He does not want to turn this game into a track meet, and he made sure his guys understood that. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And for Boozer, you remember the story. Growing up in Alaska, his dad tied his right hand to his waist so he'd have to develop his left, and that was something that he worked on even more. What do you like to do?
Well, yeah, his left hand is fantastic. You know, that's the point there when he's finishing around the rim. Right-handed jump shoot, anything around the basket is usually his left. So he probably owes his dad a debt of gratitude for tying him up all the time.
Because that's one way to put it. The shot by him would go good.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. It's a shot he expects to make.
Here's Odin. Easily outside. One against T. Fires for 3. The rebound by Gibson. Heinrich against Devin. Heinrich passes to T. And Peters the rejection. And he recovers it.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on first ball in the Los Angeles Clippers this Thursday. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
With the aggression they're showing early on, and they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, they've got it all going today.
Now here's Gibson, looking for his first basket still in this. And Murphy gets to Heinrich, and he gets the bucket. Heinrich's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bulls.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
Chicago leading. He feeds it to T. Back to Heinrich. Stolen. And now it's in. Run. He can go all the way.
Oh, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
Guys, this is just too close to the game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And so here is Chicago. A lead to score by Miami. Outside T. 6 on the shot clock. Dunleavy, this is to Murphy. Stolen by Lewis. And now here comes Cole. Leading the break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
So that pass break went according to plan.
It sure did. Good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
And let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He focused immediately on their defending, specifically in transition, saying he wants them cutting down the number of fast breaks they've been given up to this point. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Rose. The Heat getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Well, no passes to Bell. It's stolen by Wade. It's 2 on 1. Here's James. Oh, and that one. No question.
And this awesome pump is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
But there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess. They're not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And a closer look here that also stands for the Heat.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here is caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Well, Luol Deng, originally from South Sudan, his family moved to London when he was a teen, and then for him, on to the United States, a worldly player for sure, and he's been involved in a lot of causes, both here in the U.S. and internationally.
Bulls shoot their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago, so this is a solid free throw shooting team.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And going back to Deng, so active off the court, helping Sudanese refugees. Brings the ball without borders. Numerous charities. He was his parents and children with that kind of thoughtfulness.
Yeah, and he's also championed a lot of causes in the UK, campaigning to put funding for the
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
Good try.
And I'll tell you, but guys, listen, in these types of games, when they start coming your way and you see those opportunities to send a message, I mean, you just simply do it, right?
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw. Courtesy of Kia.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Joakim Noah. Terrific year last season for him. He was around 12 points a game last year, 11 rebounds, and better than 2 blocks as well. Well, we know what sets him apart. It's his rebound. And those numbers have really been there for him.
Yeah, they sure have. He's been contributing in a few different ways, but nothing really matches the work he's done on the glass.
Here in the second quarter, about 2 minutes played. And Gray penetrating, picks it up with 4 hands and flips it down.
Look at the two-hand on the next man. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys. Upside down.
The feed to Boozer. Kicks it to Noah. Butler against Green. Butler attacking. Over to the wing. Just free to shoot. Here's Rose. No good. Great D that time from Trevor.
Well, it's easy to see the effect that Derrick Rose has on the team when you look at the stats for the Bulls offensively last year. You know, this is a team that prides itself on defense, but without Rose, they really struggle to shoot and score efficiently all season.
Rose in the post. Defended by Chalmers. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Rose. Wade kicks to James. Inside the box. And he makes one mistake on the same time.
That's a nice finish for the big player. When you use the wrist, there you go. Look at that.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end. Be more aggressive.
As you said about the Bulls, their effective field goal percentage was second lowest in the league, and it was definitely hurt by not having their superstar point guard and Derrick Rose, Steve.
Well, you think about what he does for this team, you know, now that he's back healthy, building strong defenses, creating shots in transition, making a shot at the end of the shot clock. Those were all things that Rose missed last season.
Bulls trail by 8. Now Rose. He's got 11. It's to Butler. The pass to Boozer. This is it to Noah. And it's blocked by Bosch.
Well, they got +5 in the rebound front. They're really controlling the runs.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Shot's good.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Tang against James. Inside the box. And Noah with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Beasley. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Allen with 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's T. Now here's Hanger. Sneller. That misses when Conley had gone in. And that concludes the first half. It's the Heat up 6. And now we'll send it down to George Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball court here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Great to have you back, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. The NBA season on 2K Sports has begun. Let's take a look back at our first half. Miami up on top against Chicago. They're looking to establish themselves early on as a winning team. For LeBron, it's been way too easy against Chicago. He's got 13 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And a tough matchup, the Bulls are staying afloat. They're crashing the offensive glass with reckless intensity, tremendous hustle. A great performance by Derrick Rose in the first half. He's been finding great looks for himself. His shooting percentage is about as good as it gets. And a look now at some games that have yet to tip off. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. And the other game that's scheduled later tonight, the Lakers are playing at Staples Center as they go up against the Clippers. The divisional meeting that's sure to be a heated game. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to Miami, Florida. A little fog sweeping as we continue.
I tell you what, it's hard to argue with the record for Coach Tom Thibodeau of the Bulls, but the rumor mill has the front office hasn't been happy with how hard he's ridden his top player. Luol Deng missed time last season with a hamstring injury. Joakim Noah came down with plantar fasciitis. Hey, those things happen, and I'm not quite sure you can put that at the feet of Tom Thibodeau.
Goes up to the stripe and good on the basket. Book it. Rose has got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls. The Heat leading by 4. And going back to Tom Thibodeau and that base load on his guys, it seems it's getting harder for players to weather big hits, Steve, these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting going forward to see this Bulls team this year and beyond. Will that wear them down? Their guys play too many minutes. They've had a lot of injuries. I think it's time to scale back a little bit on the minutes played.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, when you look at the Heat, finding the right pieces to build a championship, Shane Battier has been one of those important pieces. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, from a basketball IQ standpoint, Shane was a perfect match for LeBron. I've never coached two players with such high-level basketball IQ. Gentlemen, the Heat have been able to find all the right pieces to build a championship. Shane Battier has been one of those important pieces.
Certainly a cerebral approach to the game. Appreciate it, Doris. Thank you.
Coming off a title last year, you always wonder if a team will maybe relax a little bit. They usually won't admit to it, but Chris Bosh already said it at times that his team had a difficult time lighting that fire again.
Dang with the buckets.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time. Now look at Dwayne Wade. A great year for him last year. He was around 21 points a game, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate. And that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve. Someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Miami leading by 5. Go back to it, Boss. The big thing is true for every team, Clark, that comes off the championship, but they usually play a bit like basketball.
Well, you know what? Once you've won it all, there is a bit of a relief and a little malaise that they settle over. But I've always respected Bosh's pen. He's a guy who doesn't bite his tongue and he articulates what he feels. And I think it's impressive that they fought back to the finals once more because that shows they eventually did recapture that final.
Butler gets the boost. Outside Dang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So the wing on the left. Here's Rose. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
James against Dang. LeBron can't get it to go.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Chalmers against Rose. Butler dishes to Rose. The kick outside to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. A 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Well, part of being a championship team is having the talent first and foremost, but then managing the minutes of that talent. The Heat, I thought, did a nice job monitoring the minutes of the big three throughout the season and playoffs last year.
Here's Dang. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Shane Batty. As you say, Clark, the big three in their prime, but really, you want them to just get their work in during the season, not exhaust themselves before they make it to the playoffs.
I thought, Kevin, along those lines, I thought by the end of last season, Miami was exhausted. And once you try to win a third title in a row, the emotional fatigue and exhaustion really becomes a factor. So this is going to be interesting to watch all year.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. And it's Lewis in for Shane Batty.
Well, I'll tell you what, you consider all the injuries the Bulls had last year, and you look at the 34-18 mark against the Eastern Conference, and it's absolutely remarkable considering what they had to go through personnel-wise.
The drive by Wade. Here's James. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. James has got 15.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
And back to the Bulls in the East. There wasn't just one guy who stepped in the shoes of Rose or the Kardashian. Really, it was a group effort.
You know, you look at the roster last year, you kind of scratch your head and go, how is this team going to get to the second round without Derrick Rose? But they did it with a group of role players, with a front line that's tough and nasty, rebounding well, and with great coaching, too.
Wade kicks to a
Man, you got fancy with that one, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. And some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed land, but say put as much as you can on the finish and hit your teammates going.
Rose against Chalmers. Outside Rose. On the wing game. Pulls it up. And Chicago with another bucket.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here. How about that fantastic finish? And the impressive move, too, James.
Anderson and us, it's time for that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you said it. Two hands and hammer it down.
Rose gets it to Noah. And low to Boozer. He's good. Boozer's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Tang against James. Here's Anderson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. The Heat lead by 2. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Rose against Chalmers. Wade. A 19-foot shot. And it's Wade with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And they double it up with LeBron. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dang. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. No luck. And the Heat going the other way now.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. Got a decent edge and rebound push.
That hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Chalmers against Rose. Goes off the bit from Noah. Rose goes in. And kicked it by Anderson. In time. No good on that last second attempt there.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween. Be ready to win. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Joking Noah and the Chicago Bulls this Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time.
Heat leading by 4. Chalmers with it. Feeds to Haslam. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. Chalmers pass to Allen. Allen right side. 5 on the clock. Takes a three. And the basket good. Allen's got the first points up on the board. Here on the fourth for Miami.
Well, Allen is the all-time leader in three-pointers made. Last Reggie Miller a couple of years ago. So obviously you have to worry about him out there. But what makes Allen so good is that he can also put the ball on the floor, get into the paint, and score at that mid-range area as well.
And he really has the arms for those corners. I mean, you just can't go off of it. Too much of a threat from out there. You've got to stay connected to him.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but that shot. He hammered that down, but superb above the rim action.
Goes off the bit for Muhammad. Snell. It's good. This time the assist for Rose. Rose has got his third assist on the night.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. They gave him more than enough room to get that shot.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Heinrich reaches the lob. On its way from Rose for 2. Off the left rim out.
Even the Glass Eaters today got a ton of effort out of them down low.
Well, they needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's putting them down here.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
LeBron's checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Allen. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Here's LeBron. Again, the Heat good for 2. Broken down some numbers here. The hustle steps for the Heat.
Their defense has been outstanding. They're closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Rose.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
The Bulls making a switch here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes it to Butler. Out the dish to Gibson. Unloads from 9. That one a little long.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort. You know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Pacers game. I think it should be close.
Miami leading by 9. The drive by James. The shot by Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one. The Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the 4 in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Butler kicks to Gibson. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now it's on that ball by Miami. Neil Parker right here. They had a strong day inside.
Kevin, sometimes it just comes down to making the right play at the right time. Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And I think if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
The Heat have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, go to that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He's concerned with what he called their lack of effort on the defensive glass, saying he wanted to see them exerting a lot more energy to prevent second chance opportunities. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Heat leading by 9. Here's James. Not wasting any time and taking a shot and knocking it down. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second inning. Then kicks to Rose. Noah, the pass to Rose. Sweet little floater.
Well, that floater takes such a nice touch.
For Miami, they've gone 7-9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
Yeah, you know, these calls could be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Bulls making a switch here. Boozer's checked in. Here's LeBron.
What a huge play.
That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Well, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can he?
This is the Boozer. Butler sets a screen for Boozer. Another one falls for Chicago.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
The Heat leading by 9. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. And they're on the break. And here they go. Here's Rose. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Run it. There should be more of the free throw line.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter. At least at the offensive end.
This guy is such an acrobatic player. The ability to adjust his shot in midair, to contort his body, and still have the balance and the anticipation to make the shot. Pretty amazing.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that.
And Chalmers kicks to Daddy-O. LeBron against Kane. There's no one to the hoop. And he cuts with the team. Beautiful with sweet eyes and gets an exquisite pass. He set up caught the beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Doris Perkins and the Doris.
Thanks, guys. Can't hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. Their defensive performance on the backboards was what really had his attention. He's calling for more bodies in the paint to cut down on the putbacks they've been allowed. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
All right, Doris. Just throwing to the rim on that swing.
Boy, when he gets up, it stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 30 points and 6 assists.
He's making such good decisions with his passing and also being aggressive in getting the line by drawing foul.
Well, that's an excellent combo to have, I'll tell you that.
Was shot by Wade, and it's Miami Rebounder.
They're not finished yet. I'll make sure about this one.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Rose goes in.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to leave this. You got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys. Defending their home field.
Yeah, and just riding it out here. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass. So we call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Miami's gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wade dishes to Buck. And he goes up strong. LeBron in and punches it down.
Well, that's a wrap, fellas. There's no way you come back from this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Rose goes in. And there's Boozer. That's good on the assist by Rose. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Tang against James. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a solid win for them.
Yeah, it was. And I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And just now the Central Force Brooks standing by on the sideline. Force.
Chris, you dominated on the offensive end. What enabled you to get started and make such a big night?
It's not about getting extra shots. It's not doing all that. It's just about working together and believing in it. We always have each other's back, so they're working out well.
It's a pleasure to watch you when you play this well, Chris. Kevin, over to you.